Hey guys, welcome back. And now we'll be exploring the inside of the Hyrule Castle. And it's actually a lot shorter than what I thought it would be after editing. And the music here is absolutely great. I really like the music here. The music is I believe it's the overworld music from A Link to the Past. I hope I'm right. But it just sounds fantastic here with the way it's so open and it echoes and bounces off the walls and whatnot. And again, we're greeted with more enemies in an arena style area to fight. And once we've destroyed them, the area lights up and we can see how majestic it does look. The first thing we want to do is go to that chest we've just made appear. These are our claw shots. We can use them on the bottom of the chandelier, similar to what we did all the way back in Lake Bed Temple, which again isn't really explained to you that much. And here we get the compass, which at the moment is pretty redundant. And we want to head off to the middle section of the area now. I'm going to make the mistake of not carrying on from where I was. And we want to just hook shot onto there. And at this point in the game now, we have to fight another Dark Nut, and I really am very terrible at fighting these. So I'm going to leave it for a minute or so, like at normal speed, and I've sped up the rest of it because it's very long. And I can safely say I did not enjoy fighting these guys at all, because I was constantly doing the wrong thing. I could not hit it, I was getting blocked all the time, and like there, I don't understand how some things wouldn't hit. And I think it's quite painful to watch actually, because I didn't have a good time fighting them at all. The amount of times where like I'd attempt to roll away and I'd roll around and I just roll away. Very annoying. But speeding it up. But eventually at the end I do learn that you just gotta wait for them to attack and wait for them to expose themselves. And the naked ones are even more annoying because they can still block you. And once that's taken care of, what we want to do here is light these torches, because we have a puzzle similar to the way it was done in the forest temple. And the idea is you want to stand up by here, or well, basically this way, and I was looking for a grapple point or something until I clocked onto the fact that there is a third lantern torch thingy here. And using the Gale Boomerang, you'll just want to equip that and lock on to the torch. And don't do that. But what you want to do is relight the lantern if that happens, to make it go down. And then, instead of standing on it like what I do here, because you can't actually hit it, you want to get on this at the very edge, and then walk backwards straight away. So then you'll just practically be on top of it as soon as you can, as soon as possible. There we go. And here we get a choice of going left or right. And the left path is pretty worthless. The right path is a bit more challenging, and it's got some cash money there. So I don't show you the left path either, I'm afraid. So I'm sorry about that. But to me this is the more interesting path. And in here there are multiple paintings which we have to shoot down. And many of the paintings are switches which we need to use to open the door, which is a nice clever mechanic. And in here we unfortunately get to fight 2 Darknuts, which is even more frustrating than 1, and even longer. So this is 2 minutes long, this thing is, so if you want to skip over up to about the 10-minute mark, then you can do that. So I'm going to resume the commentary after these are killed. Well, that's those dudes painfully taken care of. Hopefully you won't have to see that again, which actually you don't, which is pretty cool. But get in here now and get our cash money reward for doing our tube. Going down that passageway. And unfortunately there's nothing you can do with them, and I was trying to hit them, see if they would like do anything, but nope, nothing. And I think that's the first time in a Zelda game we've actually got some backup from somebody. It's actually a nice thing to have. Pity couldn't have been a little sooner, or we couldn't walk around with them. We got ourselves the big key. And if we go in the opposite direction, we can go and get ourselves another small key. But we have to fight one of these dudes first, and remembering before, they're pretty easy to actually take down. Just wait for them to expose their shield, and then just hook shot them onto you, and then give them a good few whacks with the old sword. And it takes a few times just to make sure you take it down, really. It's not hard, it just takes some time. And we can finally get ourselves the small key. And if someone wondering why do we have one spare small key, we could have just went through the door straight away. We sure could have. But there's some other stuff to take care of with that other key. And we greeted with our lovely music again, which at the moment it's reminding me of Banjo-Kazooie, all the little trumpets and what have you. Huh. And that's not what you want to do, because I just did the wrong thing. What you want to do is look at these dudes and see where they point, and follow where they point up until the next dude. Just take it slow and don't make any sudden movements, because you will fall off like what I did. And it's a pretty simple room once you get the hang of that. And we've got a series of stairs and gaps and whatnot to cover now up to the top of the tower, which again shares similarities to Ganon's tower in the Ocarina of Time, where it was at the top of his tower basically, fighting and where he was. And as you can see, it's quite difficult to get a good angle. But what we have to do is hook shot onto those grates. And in here we've just got some annoying laser flows to deal with, but using our one-shot kill move, we've got ourselves some pretty easy kills on them. And the spinning things are easily blocked by the easily dodged with the spinner. And this now is the case where fighting this Darknut goes right. She'll be impressed by. So I decide, you know, I'm not going to slow it down. And it's just a case of the fact that I took him down really quick there to his armour. And it appears as though striking forward is most effective. And just taking it slow, waiting for him to have an attack is usually pretty fine. You just want to try and make sure it doesn't hit you, because it does slow you down. And there we go, he's down diddly on. And now, we finally found the use of the extra key. We're in a room filled with stuff. It's got money, and it's got equipment, and all that stuff, so it means we're fully restocked before the fight. Now we've got bottles filled with stuff, so we're even more like stuffed out And that's it for the video. We're going to leave it just outside the main door. So I'll see you guys next time for the finale. See you then.